Hi guys, this is Ekat. Just came out from outside. My fingers are frozen. I was outside riding the OneWheel Plus and my son is riding his own stuff and we've been having a lot of fun the last 2 weeks. And therefore today is going to be a little bit of an unusual review show. As you know, as per usual, I would take a magic item and give a review. It's going to be no different today. We're going to look at a magic product, but the majority of this video is going to be covering the OneWheel Plus afterwards. I'll give you my thoughts on this motorized euphoria, as they call it, and we'll start with the magic trick. This is Revise 5. It's a gum effect by Magic Trick Mike. So magictrickmike.com, and on there, this effect retails for $35 US. And I heard from Mike that potentially very soon this might be available through a Murphy's Magic dealer. So stay tuned. Now, this is a fully assembled gimmick for $35 US, and that's the biggest pro here because I didn't have to do any arts and crafts or assembly. I was quite surprised that this much work was put into a product that's sold at the end of the day for $35. I think you guys should get it. I highly recommend it. It works flawlessly. There are 3 possible changes, several routines taught in the video instructions. I decided to pick the one that I demoed because to me it was the most practical because I didn't have to palm anything and it was the easiest one out of the bunch. And when I perform live, especially with really visual effects, I try to keep it as easy as possible, and the success rate on this is really good. I would say get it, pick it up, even if you are not a magician and layman watching this because of the OneWheel. Pick up this magic trick. It's really fun to do. Now, are you ready for the OneWheel? It gets shipped to you in this massive box, and I'm keeping the box. It's just in the event if I have to send it back. Well, that's gonna be a pain. But I have the box, and I have the OneWheel Plus that goes between 5. So it's a 5-7 mile range, as I can see here, per charge. And it only takes, after that, 20, what's up with my hair? 20 minutes to charge in the supercharger. They say supercharger. The supercharger is included. It goes up to 18 miles per hour top speeds, but I would say do not go more than 19 kilometers per hour. I didn't convert that in miles, but my top speed is 18.7 kilometers an hour. And I felt very comfortable with that speed. I felt like I was cruising. If you go too fast, this thing is seriously dangerous and there's so many warnings. And, you know, everyone is wearing a helmet. I should be wearing a helmet, so that's my bad. I need to get myself a helmet. There is an app that comes with this. There is lights, really cool board overall. I was really surprised that as I got the box, I thought I would have to just wait 20 minutes to charge it, but it was already charged. So my device even came charged. That made it really easy to try it out right away. And in the first 2 days of trying, my husband hurt himself pretty bad on this, and I'll explain why, and hopefully you will avoid some of these pitfalls. But at the end of the day, with the OneWheel Plus, my conclusion to the level of danger is not a matter of if you fall down from this thing, it's a matter of when. And when that happens, do have your cell phone on you so you can call someone or have your medical card handy, because the falls from this can get pretty bad. And I was watching for a while Peter McKinnon, and in his videos at some point all his hand was like destroyed from this, and at that point I was like, okay, I'm not going to get this. It's way too dangerous for me if Peter McKinnon is falling down, and then I will most definitely break something. And then I was hanging out with Spidey, Chris, and Josh, and Chris brought his OneWheel. I don't know if it was a Plus or an XR, because an XR goes from 12 to 18 miles range, which is insane. Yeah, so I don't know which one it was, but I tried it then, and it built a little bit more confidence in me when I tried it, that I could actually do this. And that's why shortly after, I spent some of my layers profits on getting myself a OneWheel Plus, and I'm being completely honest here. That's what I did with some of the money. The app is quite cool. Again, you control the lights. There's digital shaping, meaning you can design how you want the board to, I'm calling it the board, but the OneWheel, how you want the OneWheel to react, a little bit like surfers who choose a different board for different things they want to achieve. Here you can choose several settings. I just recommend going for the mission setting, and at night, obviously, turn on the lights. During the day, you turn off the lights and you're good to go. Very handy. It's also connected to the Apple Watch. Whenever I slide, the OneWheel will tell me that there was a slide. The board itself, very high quality. I feel like it's made like a tank. I already have quite a bit of damage on it, you would say, but this is expected, and I'm not going to clean it with a Q-tip and just making sure it's nice and shiny. It's meant to get dirty. It's meant to get scratched, so I'm not too concerned. I bought some extra bumpers that are in the mail and a thing to place it because I realized you do need some accessories for this. One thing that did surprise me, and I don't have the stats of how much it weighs, so you'll have to look it up, but it's quite heavy, and that's one of the reasons I got the 5 to 7 mile range, the Plus, instead of the XR, because I was assuming the XR was much heavier and I couldn't use it for the main reason I bought it for. And I bought it to be able to get from my house to the train station and then the train to my office. So I work in a business environment. I always wear nice clothes, but I figured I could just change my shoes and then I'm good to go. The wheel, the way you carry it now by the handle, which is barely existent, you have the wheel always connected or hitting you, so it makes your pants dirty, and it's very heavy, so long term you would just have to pick it up and carry it a little bit like you would carry a baby, and close to your belly. So again, if you're wearing a white shirt, that's going to be completely destroyed. So I haven't been able to use it for the main purpose I bought it for, to justify the price, which is roughly $1,500. And then the XR will be between $1,800 and $2,000, depending on how much you'll pay for shipping, because shipping to me was $150. I guess in the US it could be free. I don't know the details. I just know that as a Canadian, I paid a lot more for this thing than you guys. There were no duty taxes though, so that was good. I was expecting to pay something from FedEx. Maybe I'll receive that in the mail later. I'll let you know. Overall, so much fun to ride, and like I said, super dangerous, potentially fatal. My husband, again, when he fell down 2 days in, it's because the way the board is made, there is one pad is the sensor, and then the other one is not a sensor. And you need to get off when you feel like you're falling. You need to get off with both feet. If you do not get off with both feet, what happens is that your legs do a split and you don't know which direction exactly, and that is extremely, extremely dangerous because you can twist your foot. And this is exactly what happened to my husband. He wasn't going very fast and he twisted his knee, and so now it's been a week and he's still in a lot of pain, and I'm pushing him to see a doctor or go get an x-ray to see what ligament was torn and how he can recover from this. That sucks because he didn't really get a chance to even ride it that much. It was just based on the fact that, your brain is not used to taking off both of your feet. When you feel like you lost balance, you don't really decide. But you have to just condition yourself. You have to get off this thing with both feet, or else there's going to be serious injuries. Overall, when you're stabilizing this, and you're not moving anymore, there's a way to get off by just disconnecting your foot or half your foot from the sensor, and that took me a while to master. It's been 2 weeks. I can do that pretty easily. I can engage the board pretty easily. I can go in a lot of surfaces now, and the times that I personally fell down was when I went off-road. I went to the forest right away. My husband calls it face planted, and I have bruises all over the left side of my body. Nothing twisted or broken, but it's pretty painful nonetheless. So you would think, so your husband got hurt, you got hurt, and you still think this is a cool toy? And I would say yes. And even though I still haven't used it for the purpose I bought it for, like I said, I need to get to the train without taking my car. If you would like more info about the OneWheel Plus, I'll let you know how my accessories shopping goes. I want to buy something like maybe a backpack to carry it so it doesn't, make my clothes dirty. I want to look into a few accessories and I can make a progress video, but it's been 2 weeks. It's a lot of fun, again, very dangerous. I would recommend wearing protection and a helmet. I need to equip myself with all these things. I still don't have all the stuff, but I just wanted to go ahead and do as much riding as I could in the 2 weeks. And now that I rode maybe 23 kilometers, I feel definitely more comfortable riding it. I think anyone can learn it, even a beginner. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and this weird behind the scenes angle. And I'll see you guys very soon.